The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Broomstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. The turn begins inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And it's out of bounds after a decent game.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it second down. To go with a direct snap. Football comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, carry of the game, and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see the backup get some reps on the next drive.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. First and 10 play coming up. Heading left after the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Caught on the outside. It's Harris. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Huskies pick up enough to get a first down there. Pulls it in. It's Lawson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Huskies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Third down and a mile. Looking to throw for it. And they get him again.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on 4th down?
We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The pass rush closing in. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass is incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Here's a target, and it's complete. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the ball is hauled in. Passes the 40. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. That's real win. It's Williams.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a dart right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Washington. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Plus coverage now from these DBs. Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Bond. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Downfield shot. The ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. The Sooners offense is on the move now.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to chuck it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is off target. He got completely through as the third down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Sooners will have to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Huskies come to the line to run the hurry up. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass caught. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. The receiver grabs it.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks free with room to run. Looks like Washington will have the 1st down. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
And the Huskies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Pass midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First down. We're going to throw the football. And the senior tries to take a shot that overthrows his man.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will line up to kick it away when it comes for a 2nd punt of the game. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Heads back out on the field. the snap and takes off on the run. Powering through the defender. Here he goes. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Huskies. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. Or control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. He's definitely frustrated. What a great job by the quarterback, seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big game here, but take it in for 6 himself.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. He's got a receiver wide open here. He's in the clear. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. Quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end. His eyes light up. Makes a great throw and a big game for this offense.
Here in the third quarter, these second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaking tackles and going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And that will give them the lead now.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Washington offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking right, this one caught. They can't stop him. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking for some space. It's Washington. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pass not complete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Sooners. They connect for 6. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. They'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
High completion makes it second and medium. Press coverage now from the secondary. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
He's got it near the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Washington offense retakes the field here. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
The Huskies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st down, it's a play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. The 10. Touchdown, Sooners. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Huskies offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game, even when you're not necessarily coming up.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points.